playing with. Makes me wonder who you think you're playing with. I'm gonna tell myself to keep playing this.
Is this filming style giving FaceTime? Is it giving 2016? Because I'm kind of feeling it right now. I could not set up the camera and all my lights and stuff to talk about the stuff that I'm going to be talking about today. It just did not feel authentic at all. So we're filming it like this on my laptop. Hopefully my laptop doesn't decide to make a bunch of train and wind noises conveniently, because every time I try to film on it, it's in the background. Let's go ahead and cross our fingers and hope for the best. Also, do not look at my nails. I ripped off all of my acrylics yesterday because I didn't feel like going and paying $10 for somebody to just take them off for me safely. But let's be honest, I have clearly been avoiding certain questions that you guys have been asking me over and over and over. And the reason I know this is because when I went on Instagram and I said, leave me questions that I've been clearly avoiding, it was literally all the same questions over and over and over. So that shows me that y'all just want to know the same stuff. So if you want to know if all my story times are real or fake and how I feel about being a flop now, keep watching today's video. So let's go ahead and start a little lighthearted because I'm not ready to cry yet. I will be cutting out the usernames of the questions. They're a little bit more harsh. So the first question, how often do you since becoming a mom? So originally, I'm pretty sure I told you guys that it was every week, every once in a while. But if I'm gonna be honest with you, it's kind of like an everyday thing now. When she goes down for, the night, that's my time to go and say hello to my best friend MJ outside in the backyard. I have nothing else to do. It was a stressful day being a parent. My little girl is now almost 1 year old. She is trying to walk. She is all over the place, constantly crawling everywhere, pulling things down, breaking things. She loves to throw things now. So that is my relaxation at the end of the night. And I feel like as long as I'm not bringing it around here, I keep that stuff separated, so I feel like it's fine. But let me know your opinions down below. Jeez, did you hear that outside? Why does it sound like someone got bit? I know you're bi, so I was wondering if before Anthony, did you ever date women? And I got this from a couple of people. People were asking me before Anthony, why did I never show any of my female relationships, which I don't know. I just didn't show every single relationship online. The last time that I showed a relationship online, it went left and I just did not feel like it was the right thing to do. That's why y'all didn't even meet Anthony until we were 8 months into our relationship. What is your biggest struggle at the moment? Okay, let's start getting a little deep now. My biggest struggle at the moment is my finances. I cannot stop spending money, and even though I acknowledge that I have a big problem right now, I am not going to probably stop anytime soon. Just because I know this is why I need to stay home, because I go out to the store and I see something that I like and I will come up with any sort of excuse to purchase it. Yes, girl, treat yourself, but what if I'm doing this twice a week? I have this idea that money that I spend will come back to me. This country is about to go into a recession. Why am I spending so much money? And you might think girl, it's not going to affect you. You're an influencer. But no, I don't make money from making YouTube videos. I make money off of brand deals. And if those brands get hit by the recession, they're not going to have money to advertise on my channel. So I'm not going to be getting brands anymore. So at that point, if I'm not making money off of YouTube and if I'm not getting paid well from these brands, girl. But if we're in a recession and there's no jobs, girl. So I don't know what is wrong with me and why I feel the need to go in oh my gosh, I love this so much. I need to buy it. I need to buy it. I need to buy it. It doesn't help that all of my friends have the same taste as me, because I'll send them a picture and be like, is this cute? And they'll be like, oh my gosh, slay. That is so cute. You need that, girl. You need to buy that. And I'm like, oh my God, I gotta buy it. That's my biggest struggle right now. I don't know how to stop spending money. I'm telling myself that everything's an investment. It's okay. Somebody might buy those shoes off of me one day. Girl, what if they don't? Why didn't you guys wait to have a baby if you were going to get married? So originally me and Anthony had no intentions on getting married. We both had very flawed views of marriage. Traditionally growing up, I was told that, you're supposed to get married first and then have kids. And I still think that's a great concept, of course, but I don't know. I think things are different now. It's not how it was back in the day, and what we have works. So it's fine. Does Anthony work or do you pay for everything? Currently, no, he does not go into a 9 to 5. That is why you guys constantly see us traveling. Every vlog I post, people are like, what does Anthony do for work? How is he able to just be so available? He does not have to go into a 9 to 5. He does his stocks, he does his crypto, he does all that stuff. This dynamic works for us because realistically, I would not have any time to edit videos, film any sort of videos if I didn't have him. I wouldn't be able to run my Oh Sweetie shop if I didn't have him at home helping me with Nyla. So he pays for some stuff, I pay for some stuff, but the money altogether is considered our money. We're getting married, so it's not like, oh, this is only mine, only I could touch this, and you could only touch this amount. Like, no, it's ours. Everything about quitting / stopping YouTube. If I'm gonna give you the honest 100% answer, yes, I do consider it sometimes, and the only reason I consider it is because I feel like maybe people don't care anymore. Like maybe people aren't interested in my life anymore, and I know it's because I'm not in drama. I know it's because I am not a single woman out here living my best hot girl life anymore. I'm getting married, I have a child. Like that is not relatable to, you know, a big part of my audience from before. I look at my analytics, and before it was the 13 to 19-year-old age range was about 30 to 40%, and now that's only about 10 to 13%, and most of the people that watch me are now 18 to 45. Like if I was a single girl moving to New York, or a single girl moving to, you know, Europe to live by myself and making new friends, I feel like so many more people would be interested in that versus like me moving my entire family over there, because it's more family oriented. And I remember so many people told me like, do not turn into a family channel, but like I cannot keep posting these smoking videos. It is getting my channel flagged. I talked about this in my Pack With Me video. I can't go and do wild stuff that could put my life in danger anymore. Like that's why you guys don't get crazy story times, because I be staying inside, because every time I go out something happens. I don't want something to happen to me, and my daughter don't got a mom anymore. So I get that some people are not interested in a more chill lifestyle, and that is completely okay. And that's the only reason why sometimes I consider quitting, because I feel like people don't care anymore. And is it worth, you know, taking 4 hours to edit a video, taking 4 hours to film it, and taking that time away that I'm not spending with my daughter? Like, is it worth it? Because she's only going to be this small for so long. So like, is it worth it? I'm still going to keep going. I still have the motivation right now to keep pushing. So I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. You feel like you aren't as famous as you were before. I never considered myself famous, but I definitely used to get stopped a lot more in the past. I never considered myself famous. I was never on the level of like freaking Jeffree Star, or what's her name? Laura DIY. Like, I don't know. I was never on the level of like 5-10 million subscribers. My Life as Ava, like 11 million subscribers. I was never up there. So I feel like I never broke into like complete mainstream YouTube. So I don't think I was actually ever famous, but definitely like I don't get stopped as much as I used to in public, which I'm not so mad about, because I was so awkward with so many people. So many of you guys keep asking me about Ricky T and Maggie Lindemann. Like, what happened between us? Why are we not friends anymore? I am so surprised that so many people still care, because I never talked about it. But basically one day we were all having a petty fight, and me and my ex-roommate decided to go live on Instagram, and we were saying really like dumb, petty little like insults and comments and stuff, because oh my goodness, I am so glad I am not in that space anymore where like reality was like a bubble, and to still see people my age still act like this is so embarrassing to me. Like, you don't have to go live every time something happens. You don't have to go live and like be dramatic. Like, I know like we're influencers, but like you don't have to be a bad influence. And that's exactly what we used to do. Like, we went live and we were being petty and making all these comments, and boom, 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 here comes Ricky and Denzel at the door. And now, like, we weren't talking about Denzel because he ain't never done nothing. He came in, and now Ricky and my roommate are like arguing with each other on the live stream, and things start coming out that shouldn't be said. So I cut the live stream off. After that, we just stopped talking to each other. That was it. Like, I know they ended up making up like a couple years later. But I never had the chance to actually talk to Ricky or Maggie and, you know, apologize for like the things that I said. And I doubt they're going to watch this video, but if they somehow do end up watching this, or Denzel, you're watching this and you tell Ricky, like, I'm definitely sorry for like, you know, the rude things that I said about him in the past, because he was at one point a really good friend to me, and so was Maggie. So definitely like love to see her succeed with her music and everything, and I love to see Ricky succeed as well. I don't wish them any ill energy at all. How does it feel to be flopping? It feels Great. Why hasn't your family met the baby yet? They have not met the baby because I'm protecting her energy, and I do not feel it would be right to take her into the environment that's not like the healthiest right now. Be honest, are all of your story times real or are some of them fake? It's the big question, isn't it? People have been asking me this since I started posting them in the first place. Are all of my story times real or are some of them made up? They're real, unfortunately. Girl, I wish some of them were fake. One time when I spoke to a psychic, she told me that this lifetime I'm paying for a lot of karma from a previous one. So I don't know if that's why I constantly like go through stuff or have stuff happen. But she said I may be paying for something that happened in another lifetime. But like, what did I do? God, if I was a man in another lifetime, like that's already like enough like explanation for why I'm paying for things. Can you talk a little bit about your past in LA? I don't really like, what exactly do you guys want to know about my past in LA? Like, leave questions down below of this video and I will get into everything. Like, do you want to hear about the parties? Do you want to hear about what it took to get into some of the parties? Do you want to hear about the demon activity? Do you want to hear about like the stuff that I got caught up in? I wanted to make that like a series on my TikTok, so go and follow me on TikTok at MessyNessie15. Do you miss your life before you had a baby? I feel like every like mom that wants to sound right is gonna say no, that they don't miss it, but I'm gonna be the outlier and say that sometimes I do miss my life. I do miss being able to gallivant without any repercussions, because yes, I can still gallivant and act crazy, but it can fall on my daughter. Like everything that I do, like bad stuff, is all going to fall on her, and I don't want her to be affected by any of that. So I had to chill out. I had to cut a lot of like habits out that I had before. I miss being able to just like take off and go see my friends or go do whatever I want. Like, oh, like Rolling Loud is this weekend, let's fly out. Like, I can't just do that now because I'm gonna miss my baby. Are you ever gonna talk about what happened with that influencer? See, I am very, very surprised that you still remember that, because I mentioned that like very, very briefly, like months and months and months ago. The situation happened with another influencer in the fall of 2019. Like, I kid you not, a month before I met Anthony. So I can't believe that I even like considered talking to Anthony because of what happened. Like, you would think that I would have like not wanted anything to do with men for a very long time, right? I never spoke about it. I never went to the police. He did tell me that he would be okay with me going, which it's like, why are you telling me that it's okay that I go to the police? Like, who are you to tell me that? But he told me, like, if you want to call the police, like, go ahead. Like, I will stay here and allow them to arrest me. And I don't know. This person I considered a friend at one point, and I think that's why I didn't call the police on them, and I feel so stupid for not calling the police on them. And it's already been like 2019, 2020, 2022. It's been 3 years already, so I don't feel like... This was a person that I considered a friend at one point, and I was actually helping them out of a really bad situation at the time, and they ended up taking advantage of me, unfortunately. I almost filmed the video, like I said, almost a year ago, and I asked Anthony if I should film it, and he said, if you feel 100% about it, like if you want to put that out there, because it's like opening a can of worms, like if you want to do that, then do it. And I just never did. I don't know. But we're gonna go ahead and stop today's video for now. Like, I feel like I've been on FaceTime with one of my friends for like an hour. But yeah, if you made it this far in the video, thanks for watching. If you're not subscribed already, I hope you're interested enough too. And I'm gonna see you guys all in my next video. Bye. Thanks for listening.
Back over and over again. Swear that you changed, but I noticed the end. I want you on scene. Think you know your girl's so funny to me.